Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I just recorded this whole clip, this intro clip for this vlog, and didn't actually push record on my phone. And I just was talking and talking away. Hello, welcome to another vlog. It is Tuesday, December 9th. I drew my Advent this morning as the end of my last vlog and got those things done already. So next up, you're gonna see clips of me buying a poinsettia and my red and green books that I'm using to decorate, which was my Advent prompt for the day. I am currently home for the night. Volleyball is normally a Tuesday night activity or worship team, and I'm not on worship team this Sunday, and I don't have volleyball tonight. The church where we play is closed today because of the weather, so no volleyball, and I'm not sad about it. So I just threw in the oven a Trader Joe's lasagna. I've never tried it before, but I wanted something easy today, and that fit the bill. I also have started a new puzzle. I'm in the sorting stages because it's a 1,000-piecer. It's going to be a big one. And it's this crochet granny square Christmassy puzzle. It's going to be super cute. This is one that I got from a thrift store or something. Not one I think I'm going to keep. As I'm looking at these pieces, I'm like, this is actually going to be kind of hard, I think. But we're going to go for it and try it. And I'm also going to go edit right now, actually, while my lasagna is cooking, because it needs to cook for an hour. So while that's cooking, I'm going to go edit the vlog that comes up before this one. I had a long day today because little dude was home from school because of the snow. So I had both him and his sister today, which is great. It just means that I don't have any breaks. And it's a very long, exhausting day trying to keep a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old entertained all day long, if you will. So it was a good day, but it was a long day. And I'm very, very glad that volleyball was canceled. Woohoo! I went with this size, $4.99. All right, here's my little green and red stack. That's for my Advent prompt of the day. We've got Orphan Monster Spy by Matt Killeen, a foldable book, which I should have done this year. Maybe I will still do this. Anne of Green Gables by LMM, White by Ted Dekker. I think this is book 3. It says book 3 in the Circle series. Every Hour Until Then, which is book 5 by Gabriel Meyer. Other Side of Midnight, and backlist of Simone St. James. Chai Time at Cinnamon Gardens by Shikari Chandran. The Music Shop by Rachel Joyce, and There Was Still Love by Fable Perel. Let's see where I can go put these books. So there they are. They're gonna live on my TV stand right next to the poinsettia that I just bought today. I think it looks cute there. I'm happy with that. Especially since I don't use this TV all that often. And if I do, it doesn't cover up too much. So that'll work. I just found this little star to add to the top of it. I like that even more now. Here we are at the end of the day on the 10th. And I forgot again to pick a box this morning. I just didn't want every single morning to be in my workout clothes. And so I got up I did my workout, and then I went to go get ready for the day, and then totally forgot to come back in here to do my Advent. So now it's 9:45. I went straight from work to my friend Michelle's house. So I'm not sure I would have had time anyways to do anything. But let's see what day 10 says. I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm holding my camera. Vlog style. Oh, fun. Holiday manicure from Danny. Or do a self-care ritual, face mask, nails, etc. from Lena. Okay, it's 9:45. I could definitely wash my face and put on a mask and paint my nails. They really need it. I was like picking at them at my friend Michelle's house while we were watching a Christmas movie. That is perfect. This is about the only thing I would have had time to do. That is perfect. It says a holiday manicure. I guess I'll just put red. Maybe I'll do like red and green. I'm not going to try to do any kind of art. I'm not good at it. I did just do green, so I think I'm going to go for red. That'll be cute. I just finished the Arctic Fury. Just was sitting here listening to it. It was so good. I really liked it. It was definitely cold, atmospheric. I loved the way that these women came together. I would have liked a little bit more about the women and their personalities and how they connected with each other. I would have liked a little bit more seeing that was happening. I felt like when they were in the Arctic, it was just a matter of survival. And when they were on the boat, it was a matter of survival. So I would have liked a little bit more of seeing those connections being built. We heard that they sat around the fire telling stories, and that definitely they bonded because of this experience that they went through together. So that's my only gripe with it. I'm giving it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was captivating. I was surprised big time towards the end. And I can't really tell you what that is because I feel like it's a major spoilery. I think you probably could have seen that coming. I think I saw something similar to that coming, but not to that degree. But it was still fun. Definitely kept my interest way more than Island of Sea Women because I finished it in a day and a half. I need to pick another audiobook before I go do my nails. I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to bed. Yay for a fun Wednesday. And tomorrow is my Friday. Yes! Tomorrow is my Friday. So I'm very excited about that. Because I don't actually work on Fridays. That's why. Hello, good morning. It is December 11th today. December 11th. So it's time to pick my Advent. But I also wanted to say that last night, because I had finished Arctic Fury yesterday, I started a new Christmas book that I had on Libby, Mrs. Miracle Christmas, and I decided to DNF this. I didn't want to read it. I got not even that far into it, maybe an hour while I was painting my nails, which I did. Look at the red. It's so Christmassy. One of the main characters is a woman struggling with infertility. And while technically that's not what I have lived through, in a way it is, because I've never had an opportunity to even see if I am or not. It was just making me sad because I always have wanted to be a mom, and that just hasn't been the path my life has taken. So it just was making me sad, and I didn't want to go there. So I decided to DNF that Christmas book. I have lots of other options, and I think that one was going to revolve around her actually getting a baby, an adopted baby. But I'm like, that's not always the answer. So I don't know. It was just making me mad and sad. So I'll find something else. I don't know what that's going to be, but day 11 is right in the middle, smack dab in the middle. Let's see what today's prompt is. Today is a good day. I don't have anything after work, so I have time. Oh, cool. Make a small batch of cookies while listening to Christmas music and share a favorite Christmas cookie recipe. That's fun. I'll probably make Christmas crack, which is like the saltines and toffee. It's very easy and quick. But I also have been craving making gingerbread, but I don't think I have molasses. So I'll probably make gingerbread at some point. But I think today, because I have all the supplies that I need to make Christmas crack, I'll probably make that tonight. Fun. And then share a favorite Christmas cookie recipe. So I will maybe put in my community tab which recipe I create. So thank you, Liz and Lorianne, for these prompts of the day. I'm excited. And that's that. I'll let you know what book I pick up a little later when I get to it. This is the status of the puzzle that I'm currently working on. Oh my goodness. It is quite a bit harder than I was expecting, but I'm making some progress with some of the squares. It's just taking a little bit of time. All the pieces are just crocheted, like different kinds of crochet. Oh my goodness, it's a hard one. I know that my Advent prompt for the day was to make cookies, and I technically have time. It's only 7:30, but I feel very motivated to deal with the dishes and like cleaning up the kitchen in order to make space to make cookies. I'm always much more motivated on Friday mornings, so I'm gonna do it in the morning. I just feel very tired tonight, and so I'm gonna just read. I just finished a Christmas book by Jenny Proctor called The Christmas Letters. I found it on Hoopla and listened to that this afternoon while little Nugget was napping, and then just finished it while I sat here and worked on the puzzle. And now I want to either watch a Christmas movie and crochet, or read a book in print for a little bit, or a little bit of all the things. It's only 7:30, so I've got time. my house is a mess and I just never feel motivated on Thursday night to get any of that done. I will do it much better and much faster and much more efficiently in the morning. So I'm going to make cookies tomorrow. Plus I'm going on Saturday to a Christmas party. And so the cookies that I make, I'm going to bring with me, and the fresher, the better, right? So it's better to make them tomorrow. I also need to run to the thrift store tomorrow to get some things out of the house and drop off some canned goods that my small group collected for the pantry that they have there as well. So I'm going to take care of those things tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like my get it done day. And I just feel like tonight I just need to chill and rest and relax. And I'm here for that, and I'm okay for that. I'm giving myself grace. I will get the cookies made. They just won't happen today. So, but I did finish a whole Christmas book, so that was fun. And I'll continue some more reading tonight. And I filmed a video that I need to edit and get up for tomorrow, so I need to work on editing as well. So I did do a few things tonight. I just feel, I feel really tired. So I'm going to chill for the rest of the night, and I'm totally okay with that. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. Happy Friday. It is 10 o'clock and I am definitely a morning person. I have spent quite a bit of time this morning cleaning up around my house, doing the dishes, doing some laundry. I did work on that puzzle a little bit more, and I started listening to The King's Messenger by Susanna Kearsley. So I'm not very far into this, but I did start this one. I'm on the holds list for How the Penguins Saved Veronica, but it's going to be months. So I don't think I'm going to get to this one this month. And also the list of suspicious, it's hard to say, suspicious things. I don't think I'm going to get to because I don't think I can get the audiobook for that very soon. We'll see if I pick them up. But if I pick up a book in print, I'm going to want to pick up a Christmas book. There's that. But I did start another flip and roll book today. I should put that up here. I'm in my workout clothes. I've not worked out yet, but I'm in my workout clothes all the way down to my sneakers so that I have no excuse. At some point this morning, I will do that. But I do want to pick my Advent thing for the day. And then I need to pack up some things that I would like to take to the thrift store because they are not open all day long. And I want to make sure to get there while they're open to take some things there, get them out of my house. But before we do all that, and then later, of course, I'll make cookies. But before we do all that, let's go ahead and pick. Today is the 12th, right? 12th. Oh, that's the first one up here in the corner. I'm going to sneeze. Let's see what is today's Advent prompt, challenge, activity. Give back to your community, whether it's donating time, resources, that's up to you. Maybe Angel Tree, do something kind for a stranger. That is perfect because along with bringing stuff to the thrift store, I'm bringing things for the food pantry that my small group has donated, and I'm going to add to that because I didn't add mine yet. So that takes care of that prompt. But I might also, just for the fun of it, go for a little drive because I know my bookstore that I like that's on the opposite side of town. They have a tree where you can buy a book for a family, and I might go down there today because I don't know when else I'll get to get over there. Maybe I'll head down there as well and pick something off of the tree to donate, and bring a few books and all of that stuff. So I think I will plan on doing that today. And the other plans for tonight at 7 p.m. is another play. I'm going by myself, so if it gets to be about 6 and I don't feel like going, It's a Wonderful Life, which is not my favorite Christmas story, but I've never seen it live, and there's a church that's hosting it for free. So I may go to that, but I also may just stay home today. Not stay home all day. I mean, I have a few errands to run, like I just talked about, but yes. So anyways, right now I'm going to edit my video that's supposed to go up today. It's filmed. I filmed it last night after work, so I need to film that and edit that. I just want to show you also my new Christmas mug that I just bought yesterday. It says Mary, and it's so cute. It's very different from the other Christmassy mugs I have. I had to go find a $15 white elephant gift for a Christmas party that I'm going to tomorrow night. So I was looking around at Ross, which is sort of a TJ Maxx Marshalls type of a place. And at first I found this because it's a co-ed party. So I need a gift that can go for guys or gals. So I thought this would be cute with a gift card and a packet of cocoa or something, but that's so generic and a lot of people might be doing that. So I did find one of those cozy, like blanket, I don't know what you call them, oversized hoodie that you can wear to bed, and it's so soft and it's gray and it looks like it's cable knit, but it's just this soft fleecy material and it's really cute. And I thought that would be more fun. So that's what I got for my gift, but I did keep this mug for myself because I thought it was so cute. But time to edit. I'll hop back on later, let you know a little bit more about reading and other things that I get up to today. All right, bye. Hey, so I did my 2 errands. When I'm over on this side of town though, where the bookstore is, I like to go to this little store called Gracie's Cottage, which I'm going to go in just a moment. I probably won't talk in there because it's not very big, but I will take some clips because it's got the cutest stuff in there. But I did pick up a couple things at the book exchange. So I grabbed this, The Road to Tender Hearts, because Katie, my friend at Edits and Ink, used to be Life Between Words. She is my co-host for Middle Grade March and A Kindred Spirit, and she raved about this one. So I'm like, oh, I need to read that one. And then I picked up another Christmas rom-com because why not? So I picked up The Merry Matchmaker. It has a very low rating by Sheila Roberts, but I'm going to read it anyway, maybe. And then I did get one more Christian fiction that is on my want to read list, The Beautiful Disguise by Rosanna M. White. I do like this author, and this is the first in a series, trilogy probably. Maybe someone just talked about this. I'm not sure why I would have put it on my want to read list unless I heard someone talk about it, but I do like this author, so I grabbed that. And I got some credit, store credit, because I brought in a bag of books and they took everything except one. Oh, and they had this little novelty nook where crafters and people who create artists, like anyways, they had all kinds of little things. And I picked up marshmallows from, what's this called? Superior Creamery and Confections. They're peppermint marshmallows. Oh my word, I thought that would be so fun to put on hot cocoa. So I better start drinking some cocoa. Delicious. So yeah, I'm going to go into Gracie's Cottage now and see what I can find. And I'll probably grab a bite to eat at one of the little food, there's like a couple food places in this plaza as well. Cause I didn't really have lunch and it's 1:30. So I'm getting hungry. The time has come to make some cookies. It's 7 o'clock. I decided not to go to the show today because I had a nap this afternoon instead. And now I'm going to make cookies. So I have my little setup here. I'll walk you through what we're going to make. And we're going to get baking. And I'm going to put some music on. So the B-roll will have music, but you won't hear it. You'll hear some other kind of music. But yeah, I'll listen to some Christmas music because that was the prompt. And we are going to get to it. Let's go. So first off right here, I have things to make Russian tea, Tang iced tea mix, and lemonade powder. All of it goes together into a jar with some cinnamon and cloves, which I need to pull out. And actually the cinnamon is already out right there. And that makes a nice tea mix. I'm going to bring that as a host gift to the party I'm going to tomorrow. Then here we have the ingredients for saltine toffee, Christmas crack I like to call it. It's just it's saltine crackers on the bottom. You make caramel toffee with brown sugar and butter. Sprinkle some, bake it for like 5 minutes. Sprinkle some chocolate chips on it, let them melt. And then I like to, at Christmas time, crush up some candy canes to add the sprinkles. And then it gives it a little peppermint. So, so good. These are for some gingerbread cookies. I'm not making gingerbread men. I can't be bothered with cooling the dough for hours and all of that. So I just found a regular gingerbread cookie recipe. So I have all of my ingredients here for that, along with butter and eggs are sitting out already. And then my mom, I was talking to her today, she told me about this recipe that is a cake mix, Cool Whip and an egg, and you roll it in powdered sugar and it makes a quick, easy little cookie. And she said she used red velvet cake because it was really cool. It turned out red and like Christmassy. I'm like, perfect. So I got that to try those as well. So we're gonna make 4 things: the tea, the Christmas crack, that'll be first because it's so easy, and then I can lower the temperature of the oven for these 2. I need to actually look up a recipe for this one. I'm not sure how to actually do it in like proportions and everything. So we're gonna get to going. Let's go. Step 1, preheat your oven to 400. Step 2, line a cookie sheet with foil. I sprayed mine a little bit because sometimes it gets sticky. And then put your saltines, 1 sleeve of saltines. I have a couple little pieces. That'll be what I eat before I break them up. And then on a stove, you're gonna melt your butter, 1 cup of butter and 1 cup of brown sugar. And then bring it to a boil and let it boil for 3 minutes. Set a timer, 3 full minutes. While that is starting to melt, I'm gonna drink my cranberry ginger ale and I'm gonna bust up my candy canes. All right, I'll do that off camera. It's kind of loud and annoying. All right, so after the chocolate chips sit on there for about 5 minutes, you spread them out. It's very easy, except those white chocolate chips did not spread out very easily at all. And then you sprinkle in on top the crushed candy canes, and those will stick, and then it goes in the fridge until it's very, very cool, and then you break them into little pieces, and it's Christmas crack. Yum! While I was waiting, I got the dry ingredients for the gingerbread put together, which is just ginger, cinnamon, flour, baking soda, salt. So that's all set and stirred up. Then I'm about to mix the butter and eggs together, cream that together, and then I will add molasses, vanilla. Oh, I forgot to add vanilla into the caramel. Sometimes I do that into the toffee, but oh well, that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get to mixing. Anyone else old school like me still using a hand mixer? I don't have a KitchenAid or one of those fancy mixers on the cupboard, so I've got to do it myself. 2 to 3 minutes. Let's get this creamed together nice and fluffy. I am on the last thing. I can't make the Russian tea because I don't have ground cloves. I'm really bummed because I was just at the store picking up ingredients today and I didn't take a look to see if I had cloves, and I don't, and I need them because that gives it the right kind of spicy, not spicy, but spiced flavor. Bummer. So gingerbread cookies are done. They look amazing. Let me find one that's like not pretty. They're all pretty. Here, this one I'll eat this one because I cut into it with a spatula. They're delicious. I almost could use more ginger, but perfect. Nice and chewy. I'm gonna set that down. Now I'm all cleaned up from the first two. Now I'm gonna make these Cool Whip cookies. They're literally just an 8-ounce thing of Cool Whip, 1 egg, and a cake mix. So I have to beat these with my hand mixer until it's almost like a taffy texture, about a minute. And then I just fold in cake mix, and then I am gonna put it in the fridge. It says if you want it to be a little easier to roll into balls, put it in the fridge for 30 to 60 minutes, just for an hour. So I am gonna do that. And then you roll it in powdered sugar and it makes like a like a crinkle cookie. What is that called? The powdered sugar gives it the crack. You don't have to put the powdered sugar. You can just use these 3 things. Any cake mix will do. You can do lemony ones. Oh, that would be good. But I just thought for Christmas, making a red cookie would be really fun. I love how easy it is. I hope they're good. I mean, how can they not be good with a cake mix and Cool Whip? So I'm going to go ahead and get these going and get them in the fridge. And then I am working on my puzzle. Let me flip things around so you can see. So I haven't made too much more progress since last night, but it's coming together. Like I said, it's a difficult one. Once these are in the fridge for an hour, I'm going to go ahead and put my audiobook back on. I did today read the whole thing of Evergreen Chase on my Kindle, which is the Shady Hollow Christmas novella. It was very quick. I read it in about an hour and a half. So I read that this afternoon. I started The King's Messenger while I was out and about, but then I kind of took a nap. I think I basically have to start that over because I have no clue what's going on. And I think it will be really good, but I lost this. I'm like, who are these people? As I was laying there listening, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. So I need to start that over. But instead I started the Library of Legends because I didn't want to start King's Messenger right away. I'm gonna give it a break and then I'll come back and try it again. Although I did start that on Spotify, I'll probably run out of minutes because you know Spotify. I started Library of Legends and so far that's really good as well. So that's the story and I'm sticking to it. Wonderful night of cookie baking. One more to go. It's 11:15 and I am still waiting for my last batch of cookies. I kind of gave it a little bit more than 30 minutes in the fridge and it was a mess. But they turned out really cute. They look really cute. They're a weird texture, but they taste good. They're very soft and chewy. I'm gonna bring them anyway. They're just a really weird texture. They're very light. And they were a mess to make, but I did it. I've been honestly sitting here working on this puzzle for ages. Did I put on an audiobook? Nope. I just kind of enjoyed the quiet for a few minutes. I just worked on the puzzle. But I need to go to bed now. So today's prompt was do something for someone else. And I did bring food to the food pantry and actually helped. They have an event tomorrow night that last year I helped at, but I can't do it tomorrow. So I helped her find people from my small group, actually. So I arranged for volunteers, even though I'm not volunteering myself, but I did bring food to the food pantry, which is a huge need right now. Brought some stuff to the thrift store, went to the bookstore. It was a really good day, actually. Finished a whole little book, Evergreen Chase, a little novella. And now it's time for bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. Today is the 13th and I just have gotten out of the shower and started to get ready. I'm leaving for a Christmas party that's 2 hours away. So I have to leave by 12:30. And so I need to get a few things done before I leave. First thing is to wrap up this video. So I'm going to do my Advent prompt for the day and wrap up my reading for the last few days. And then we will close this out. So today's the 13th. Oh, that sound. Box 13 is blue. Let's see what today's prompt is. I don't know what I'll have time for. Meal plan for the next week, including a holiday treat. I can definitely do that. Look for a new recipe and then cook it and make a new to you winter soup. Those are the prompts for the day. Thank you to Jennifer, Glenda, and Leanne. I don't know if I can do this today. If I can get time, I will, but I may save this and do tomorrow. I'm already planning to do church from home tomorrow because I'm not expecting to get home tonight until very late. It's like 2:15 hours away, and the party ends at 9, but does it really? That is the question. So I'm going to try to leave by 9:30, 10 at the latest, but that still gets me home after midnight. And I don't have time this morning to do this, but I might try some food today. That's a recipe I want to try. I have been saving recipes on Instagram and Facebook and all the places, TikTok, of things that I want to try. So this will be good to sit down and make a plan using up some stuff that I've got and making a plan. I love that. Okay. And I like a new winter soup. That sounds like really good. Actually, one of my patrons, Jen, who's one of the ones who gave me this prompt, posted a recipe for a chicken tortilla soup, which sounds really good. I don't know. We'll have to see. But this was a good few days for reading. I have two that I don't have here. The Christmas Letters by Jenny Proctor. I read on Hoopla. I listened to that on Hoopla. This was really cute. It was a sweet romance, no steaminess, no swearing, and it had a little bit of that You've Got Mail vibe. It talks about You've Got Mail in the book. It was super cute. I love a book with letters. Big hit for me this season, the Christmas Letters. And then yesterday on my Kindle, I read Evergreen Chase by Juno Black. It is just a Christmas novella about their winter solstice tree that goes missing. Our little Fox reporter is on the case, Vivian. Orville, the sheriff, is there. I think this one is written after book 1 because I think is it in 2 or 3 little romance has sparked up between some of the characters, and that's not in this novella. So I think this was after the first book. But it was really cute. 1.5 hour, 2 hour read. Very, very short. Lovely. I DNF'd a Mrs. Miracle Christmas. This is going in my Pango pile. I think it'll be a big hit for someone else. It wasn't for me, with the big theme of infertility being a big part of it. Them getting a baby for Christmas. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. It didn't sit well with me. I also set down for now The King's Messenger because I fell asleep while listening to this for a really long time and lost the spark, lost the plot, lost my desire to read this at this moment in time. So it's staying on my TBR shelf. Maybe I'll get to it before the end of the month. I do have a couple car drives coming up that I might be able to listen. But for now, I'm going to set this down. It's not a DNF. It's a not right now, NRN. But I did finish The Arctic Fury by Greer McAllister and really enjoyed this while I was listening to it. As I look back on it, there are some issues that I feel like I had with it, which I talked about earlier, about wanting more from the characters. It's not really character driven, but it's not really plot driven either. It's a survival story. When we alternate back and forth between a courtroom scene and what happened in the Arctic between this group of women. So I did like the friendship between the women, but I would have liked to see that develop even more. I would have liked a little bit more engagement with these characters, these women. But I was drawn in the whole time. I didn't want to put it down. I flew through it. Good and bad. I'm giving it 4 stars still because I really did enjoy it. And there was a fun surprise towards the end, which was awesome. And then I just started this last night, The Library of Legends by Janie Chang, about a group of Chinese college students who have to trek. This college is evacuating because of the war that comes to China. Japanese soldiers coming, 1937, yeah. And these students are sent out in groups. The last group, however, has to go a different way. So everyone else was able to get on boats but then the soldiers were getting too close or something and they had to walk. So this last group were just at the part where they learned they can't take the boat and follow the 4 groups that went before them. And they're carrying, everyone in this last group is carrying the Library of Legends, which is this collection of really old books and manuscripts that hold a lot of Chinese folklore and legends and important histories. And they don't want that to fall into Japanese hands or get destroyed because of the war. So they are carrying it out to protect it, but they have a really long trek ahead of them. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. I liked the beginning of it, but I didn't get very far. So that is my reading for the last few days, along with some sprinkled in Christmassy activities. I'm really still loving doing the Advent calendar. I can't believe it's only the 12th. I feel like I've done so much already. Or 13th. Today's the 13th. But that's going to be it for me for this video. I would really love to chat with you in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching and spending some of your day with me here today. I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.